you feel right at home now, right? Okay, let's get that. Thanks once again for being here. Now, what, I got a sweet or what? We are looking for a pill case. We found it. You get the reward. All right, thanks, Tom. I guess before we get going, I was reminded of another individual who's got more track time at Crystal than I do all together. Neil Ziegler, where he's at, back here someplace, but he's, I don't know, probably as close to 52 years all by himself. We're very blessed with all the people who've been involved in racing and continue to stay with us. Our infamous Roger Williams, Van Williams ski, or what is it now?
It's getting hot here. We don't need the extra hot air, Ron. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, all right, let's give away some hardware from the 2016 season. We're going to start off with the 2nd through 16th in our Noble Graphics mini wedge drivers. Where would we like them to be? Are they just going to... Okay, if we have our... we'll take care of the champions at the very end. We'll do all the champions all at one time. So we're looking for 2nd through 16th in the mini wedge division to come on up. And no, we're going to do them individually. 10th. Okay, apparently we're doing this a little different. So we'll start with the 11th through 16th in the Noble Graphics Mini Wedge Division. If you want to come on up, please. They probably don't know they're in there, so we'll just go with the program. All right, finishing in the 16th spot in the Noble Graphics Mini Wedge Division with a trophy from Lake Street Station in Crystal, Eli Fellows with 31 points. In the 15th position, in car number 5, with a trophy sponsored by his family, Carter Brown. Carter Brown. And by the way, 50-50 tickets are still on sale. Someone's going to get half the pot tonight. Plus, we've got some wonderful jackets that will also be second through 5th or 6th place here this evening. So make sure you get your 50-50 tickets. 14th position in car number 96 with 33 points, a trophy from Fast Break Glass Company out of St. Louis, Brooklyn Cooper. Brooklyn Cooper. There you go, yes, we can see why they didn't rush up. Also, we had a trophy from Fast Break Glass Company in St. Louis, finishing 13th in the Mini Wedge 7Z, Ryan Zellmer. And a tie in the 11th position. This trophy brought to you by Noble Graphics of Alma. In car 56Q, Corcoran Schmitz. And also tied with 37 points, this trophy brought to you by Hollenbeck Auto Glass. And tires in Greenville, it's Maya Hutchinson in car number 12. We'll move on to the Noble Graphics Street Stock Division for 2016. If we can have our drivers 11th through 20th in the point standings in the Street Stocks, please come up to the stage. Finishing in the 20th position with 185 points in car 74C, Jordan Chapman. Trophy brought to you by Elite Utility of Merrill. Finishing in the 19th position with 198 points, a trophy from Noble Graphics in the 16D, David Doty. There was a tie for 17th position. There's only 2 of them here, so we're going to zip right through these then. John Wills finished in a tie for 17th in car number 77 from 216 points on the season. I don't think John is with us here. As we move on to our next one from Noble Graphics, the trophy for the tie for 17th, car number 32 of Paul Denny. Paul Denny. I thought I saw this young man here finishing in the 16th position with 228 points. Driver of the 0K, Mike Kresnak. Trophy brought to you by Noble Graphics. Apparently, we'll wait for Mike, as he missed the initial call. Maybe you should shave in your ear. Congratulations, Mike. Yeah, see? You were right to sit in your seat. I do not, Eli. We have a winner? Finishing in the 15th position with a trophy from Carson City, Napa. With 235 points, driver of the number 1, Ryan Alexander. Ryan with 2 feature wins in 2016. Finishing in the 14th position, the only one left standing up here. Lily's Auto Repair of Ionia providing the trophy. 247 points is what he accumulated through the season in the 22F. Roger Flynn III. Roger finishing the season with, looks like, 3 top 10 finishes. That might be right. 3 finishes, 3 top 10s. Must have had a lot of attrition that night. It must have been a Tuesday night show. It was. Finishing 13th spot, Travis Carmen in the 1C. The trophy brought to you by Darryl Sales. Finishing in the 12th position, the trophy from Aero Automotive Machine out of Crystal, Timothy DeGroff Jr. in the 13D. And finishing in the 11th position, Adam Zinger in car number 33. His trophy brought to you by Jay's Sporting Goods. Oh, you were sitting down too? No idea where he finished, just like on race night. All right. 11th through the 15th positions in the Pro Truck division, please come up. Again, Pro Trucks, if you finished 11th through 15th, come on up as we will get you your hardware here this evening. And the Pro Trucks brought to you in 2016 by Engine Pro. Good to see Tom here from Engine Pro. Tom must be rich. Look how beautiful his wife is. Gotta be rich. It's definitely not the looks. Finishing in the 11th spot, a rookie this year in truck number 11. He has a trophy brought to you by Engine Pro, Scott Harris. Finishing in 15th. Tim Wood finished in the 14th position in truck number 40, and his trophy brought to you by Mid-Michigan Machine. Gabe Gesselman in truck number 29, finishing in the 13th position, another rookie in the truck series for 2016. And his trophy brought to you by Wiles Trucking of Carson City. Finishing in the 12th position, Jim Emmons in truck number 88 with 207 points. Village Hardware, the trophy sponsor. And finishing in the 11th spot in truck number 77, Chris Malick, 258 points, and his trophy presented by Engine Pro. Now we have the 11th through the 14th positions in the races on the web Flintstocks. Come on up if you are 11th through 14th in the Flintstocks. If I don't see anyone getting up, I'm going to go real fast through here. Well, we have one at least. Chuck Shaw finishing in the 14th position with 95 points. Trophy courtesy of 3D's Pizza of Vestaburg. Finishing in the 13th position. Oh, now you're just holding on. All right, I knew you weren't Chuck, but you were throwing me off a little bit. Keith Fike finishing in the 13th position in the Wet Willie's Bake Shop trophy. Boy. I might stay an extra year if we keep having sponsors with those fun names. Jerry Powell finishing in the 12th position in car number 5, finished the season with 205 points, and his trophy brought to you by Races on the Web. And 11th, Spencer Simon in car number 99, finishing the season with 243 points. And his trophy brought to you by Blanchard's Thriftway of Crystal. Now we need, 11 through 18 in the Pro Stock Division, the Port City Racing Pro Stock Division. 11th through 18th in the point standings, please come up. Feel free to hide behind Derek as you walk up. Derek's a big man, and I'm trying to piss him off. Finishing in the 18th position in the Port City Pro Stocks for 2016, trophy brought to you by 46 Auto Sales of Edmore, Larry Carmen in the 1M. Finishing in the 16th spot in car number 45, Mike Husted. His trophy brought to you by Class A Auto Parts in Ionia. Seems to be, wait, were you wrong, Kim? Write this down. Kim was wrong. Write it down, write it down. Waited 19 years, she's finally admitted to being wrong. It was Eli, yeah, it probably was Eli. Finishing in the 16th spot, Ron Harper in car number 68, 318 points, and his trophy from Class A Auto Parts. John Taylor finished in the 15th position in car number 72 with 337 points. DG Performance Welding, the trophy sponsor. Melvin Allen in car number 6, finishing in the 14th position with 346 points. And the trophy from Stanton Auto Glass. And waiting patiently. Finishing in the 13th position, a lonely man up here other than me, finishing the season with 393 points in car number 17D, Derek Shested. 3D's Pizza, the trophy sponsor. Derek had a feature win in 2016, along with 4 top 5 finishes. I'm starting to feel like Steve Harvey up here. Everybody's the winner. Eric Mayer finishing 12th in the 02 with 403 points. Transport Repair, the trophy sponsor. Quick Auto Fix of Stanton, the trophy sponsor for your 11th place finisher. David Pellerito, a car number 64 with 407 points. IMCA Modified, Sport City, that's not right. All-Star is. Right, Ron's gonna put his glasses on. You made that, that's not correct. Sure. Someone got excited on the keyboard. No, we couldn't get Trevor here, sorry. But I'll let him know you care. The Lane Automotive IMCA Modifieds. We need 11th through 20th to the stage, please. 11th through 20th. And while I see him walking out here, finishing in the 20th position this season, in a very tough class in 2016, Jimmy Hale Jr., in car number 747, finishing the year with 271 points. Trick Shot Photography, the sponsor. And for Jim Hale Jr., finished the year with 2 top 5 finishes. and he's responsible for the chassis that you see out in the lobby for the mini wedges. Fantastic. Hold on, I'm still trying to digest Smokey trying to wiggle his way into a mini wedge cage. That's like a pork loin wrapped at the butcher. I'm just not getting a very good margarine sold separately. Yes. Why do you have to sit in the front row? Finishing 19th, Johnny DeYoung Jr. in car number 70, finished here with 294 points, D&G Performance Welding, the trophy sponsor for Johnny DeYoung. Scott Glidden got into the top 20 this year, 308 points in car number 42G, ARG Photography out of Harrington, or better known as ARG. Going back down over here for a second. Finishing 17th, driver in the number 6, Travis Fisher, with 314 points and a trophy from Stanton Hardware. Your 16th place finisher with a Sheridan Animal Hospital trophy, finished the year with 317 points, Brody Bowser. Finishing in 15th, Aaron Rady, it was 04. This trophy brought to you by Blanchard's Thriftway. Mitchell Hunt. Mitchell Hunt, it doesn't look like Mitchell's here, but he finished in the 14th position in car number 38 with 374 points. Finishing in 13th. Trophy from Captain Hook, Brady Hollenbeck in car number 93. And finishing in the 12th position, he's good. Yeah, boy, that's Hollenbeck Classic. Vern Buskirk finishing 12th this season in the B76 with 420 points. This trophy brought to you by Crystal Mike's Salvage. And Vern finally broke through with a feature win in 2016. And finishing in the 11th position, car number 10, Gary Vandermark with 454 points and his trophy courtesy of Showboat Auto Value. Hey, 11th through the 20th in the link models, come on up. And I'll start right away because I don't think Travis is here. Travis Stemler finishing in the 20th position. CMS Internet, the trophy sponsor. Vern Buskirk, would you please report to the tower. Vern, come on back out. Bring your trophy. We're going to upgrade it to a newer model. A bigger one. Well, it's not bigger as in taller, it might be girthier. It's not about how tall it is, it's how girthy it is. From what I've been told. But not told to me. I know. One more year. Finishing in the 19th spot with a feature win this season, Ryan Lanfeard in the 11R. His trophy Down Home Family Restaurant, the sponsor. Jimmy McEwen finishing 18th in car number 60 with a trophy from Six Lakes Auto Parts and Vanderveen's Napa. Tom Duzen finishing in the 17th spot in car number 10, A&A Manufacturing, the trophy sponsor. Stanton Autoglass sponsoring the trophy for this young man making his full rookie season, Montana Buff in the 603. Montana also with perfect attendance. And Kentucky Fried Chicken, the perfect attendance sponsor for Montana Buff. Isn't it amazing? Eli's almost as tall as Kim already. Finishing in the next position. Don't be looking. Did you just grab my butt? Thank you, I owe you. I do. You have any Thrive? Finishing in the 15th spot, Scott Church in number 26, Butch Ebright Motorsports. The trophy sponsor, 363 points this season. Finishing in the 14th position, Rick Stout in car number 55, 372 points. Tom Benson, who's here tonight, sponsoring that trophy for Rick. Yeah, it's a cold nose. And the most important part, finishing in the tied for 12th, her first full season with us this year. A young lady and the driver of the number 8, Megan Carpenter, finished the season with 377 points, a trophy, sponsored by Whiskey Auto and Truck Service of Lansing. And also tied for the 12th spot, the driver of the 0M, Milt Montgomery. Down Home Family Restaurant in Greenville, the trophy sponsor for Milt, who will finish the season 2 top 5 finishes. Kentucky Fried Chicken of Mount Pleasant sponsoring the trophy for the 11th place finisher this season. He had a feature win in 2016. Driver of the number 87K, Joshua Noel. You want to do the show? Well, you said enough. Wow. Can't be Kim's son because he didn't know what to say. We'll move back to our Noble Graphics Mini Wedge drivers. I need 2nd through 10th. 2nd through 10th, please. This will give Riley time to get his championship speech figured out. So I need 2nd through 10th to please come on up. This doesn't make any of us feel old right here, does it? The future of the sport right here. Your 10th place finisher in the Noble Graphics Mini Wedge Division, driver of the 96, Michael Lynn, finished the season 38 points, so have a nice trophy from CMS Internet. Your 9th place finisher, driver of the 52, Sarah Powell. Oh, timeout, going too fast. This is what happens when you don't show up to dress rehearsal. Oof. Next time, turn the lights on, Ron. Familiar with that routine. Let me know when you guys have caught up. Eighth position was Andrew Bogart, driver of the 54. Finished the season with 112 points. Trophy brought to you by Crystal Clear Water Wells of Crystal. Oh, he's down at the indoor show. Okay. Okay. Finishing 7th this season with 118 points, driver of the 07, Riley Noel. And that trophy brought to you by Noble Graphics. Riley with 2 feature wins in 2016. This is why parents, you shouldn't have your kids hang out with strangers. Sixth position in the B76, Zayden Buskirk finished the season 131 points. A nice trophy from Crystal Links Salvage. And I'm guessing Zayden with perfect attendance as well. So we move into the top 5. Finishing in the 5th spot, Lillian Montgomery in the 10M. Perfect attendance, 134 points. Trick Shot Photography and Crystal, a trophy sponsor. Perfect attendance for Lillian as well. A top 5 finish this season. Thumb's going to have their hands full in about 6 more years. Finishing in the 4th position, 747, Jaslyn Hale. Perfect attendance. 139 points. Daryl Sales of Crystal, your trophy sponsor for 4th place. Jaslyn with a top 5 finish and 5 top 10 finishes in 2016. Your 3rd place finisher drove the number 88, Zevon Nemitz. I probably said that wrong, didn't I? Guardrail Chassis of Crystal, the trophy sponsor, finished the season with 141 points, 2 top 5 finishes. Okay, so I did say it right. I said it right. How you say it?
7.
I only have 1 more year left. Don't give me any crap. Usually Taylor Schmidt does the Flintstock calling, or the mini wedge and the Flintstock, so I apologize. I just I'm seeing some of these for the first time. Finishing as your runner-up. Don't see that, Brent Watch. Is Brent here? Or is he driving down in Battle Creek? Or Kalamazoo, rather. Brent Watch finishing in the 2nd spot with 147 points. And the trophy brought to you by Daryl's Sales of Crystal. We'll move on now to 2nd through 10th in the street stocks. Come on up. 2nd through 10th in the Noble Graphic Street Stock Division, please. Your 10th place finisher in the Noble Graphic Street Stocks for 2016 accumulated 458 points. Driver the number 33, Doug McEwen Sr. Noble Graphics, your sponsor. Finishing in the 9th position in car number 15, Curtis Dancer. Curtis finished the year with 460 points, has a nice trophy from CMS Internet. Your 8th place finisher ended up the 2016 season with 461 points. Driver of car number 63, former champion Kevin Roan. His trophy brought to you by RJ Sports Bar of Stanton. Finishing 7th, car number 16, Christina Haney. Christina, at perfect attendance. Ended up with 463 points on the season. Haney Auto Salvage emblazoned on that trophy. Your 6th place finisher, also with perfect attendance, another former champion, Jason Wiley, in car number 73. Big thank you to Dirtworks for their support on that 6th place trophy. We crack into the top 5 now, and your 5th place finisher drove the number 25 all season, had perfect attendance, Brandon Cunningham. Number 5. Victory Lane Performance, the trophy sponsor for 5th spot. Finishing in the 4th position, in car number 94, Dennis Parker Jr. He had perfect attendance, and Parker Septic, the sponsor of his trophy. Finishing in the 3rd spot this season, also had perfect attendance. His trophy brought to you by CMS Internet. Finished the season with 570 points. It's Dulap Tony Vinton. I can't say that anymore, so. I think they're good. You miss doing this, don't you, Mark? Oh! Great. I think you just punctured my condom. I'm gonna have to get a new wallet. And your runner-up finisher this season, with 593 points, had perfect attendance, and a 55, David Dancer, former truck champion David Dancer. Finishing runner-up this season, local graphic street stocks, Victory Lane Performance, the trophy sponsor. As we move on to the Pro Trucks, I'll take 2nd through 10th in the Pro Trucks, brought to you by Engine Pro. All right, looks like we're set. Your 10th place finisher, driver of the 06 truck, Ryan Paradise. Daryl Sales, the trophy sponsor for running, who is not here. So we move on to 9th. Charles Dunn in car or truck 36D finished the season with 305 points. I guess we're set. We're going to move on to 8th spot. The truck number 4 had the most feature wins this season in the truck division with 5. That's Taylor Wiles in truck number 4. Hollenbeck Tires and Service, the trophy sponsor for Taylor's 8th place season finish. So I understand Taylor a little under the weather. Mickey Courier finishing 7th in the 2016 point standings, driver of the 01 truck with 507 points. May Construction finishing in 6th. Dave Peters in truck number 55. Engine Pro, the trophy sponsor. Dave finished the season with 554 points. And 8 top 5 finishes in 2016. Into the top 5. What a great season this guy had. In number 96, Jim Belts. Captain and Sons Excavating of Kent City on the trophy. Finished the season with 558 points. Jim also managed to crack the winner's circle 3 times this season. Finishing in fourth. In truck number 28, doesn't know how to use his hands in victory lane, but he has no problem in the men's room with his 563 points, Smokey Grosnickel. Color of Heroes, Veterans, the sponsor of the trophy for Smokey, who can take a joke.
Any place else you'd be paying for the entertainment here, right?
Anywhere else I'd be paid for the entertainment. Oh! We're not taking any questions, Paul. Sorry. When you win the championship, you can talk. All right. Finishing in the third spot, a former champion in the truck division in the 7S, Ashley Scott. Ashley with perfect attendance this season. Choice One Insurance Agency, the trophy sponsor. Ashley with a feature win in 2016. And I did fail to mention Smokey was in victory lane twice this past season. I forgot to mention that, sorry. I was too busy being a jerk up here, which is easy for me. Runner-up this season, driver of the number 16 with perfect attendance. And a trophy brought to you by May Construction of Rockford. How about it for Chad May? We'll take 2nd through 10th now for the races on the web Flintstock. 2nd through 10th, please come on up. Finisher this year was Allie Crippen in car number 14, Daryl Sales of Crystal, the trophy sponsor for Taylor, or rather Allie, who had 292 points this season. We move on to the 9th position, Taylor Darmody in car number 6. Taylor gets a trophy from Lakeside Motorsports and finishes the season with 310 points. Finishing in the 8th spots, McKenna Kovac, driver of the 27K, 366 points for McKenna, who had 2 feature wins in 2016. McKenna, I'm sorry, your trophy has been claimed. I've been able to get you one. And I would say it needs to be twice as tall. You have to wait. Finishing in the 7th spot, Justin Stahl in the 7J with 414 points. Lakeside Motorsports, the trophy sponsor for Justin. He had 4 feature wins. He was the winningest Flintstock driver in 2016. Your 6th place finisher had perfect attendance. Finished the year with 469 points. Driver of the 18R, Alan Roselle. Hollenbeck Auto Sales and Tires out of Greenville, the trophy sponsor. By the way, Races on the Web sponsoring the perfect attendance trophies. 5th place in car number 52 with Ronnie Furman. 472 points to finish the season. Also had perfect attendance. Also has a trophy sponsored by Hollenbeck. Your 4th place finisher in the Flintstock division, brought to you by Races on the Web. In the 29LE, Colin Schaefer. Colin Schaefer finishing in 4th. Wiles Performance, the trophy sponsor for 4th position. on the web sponsoring the third spot in the point standings, and this year, this driver also with perfect attendance, also accumulated 495 points. He drove the 42G, Draven Grosvenor. This year's runner-up fell 4 points short of a championship this season. Driver of the number 63, Rusty Souls. Rusty with 2 feature wins, 8 top 5 finishes. Hollenbeck Auto Tires, the sponsor for the runner-up trophy that Rusty is walking away with. Pro Stock, 2nd through 10th. 2nd through 10th in the Port City Pro Stock Division. Please come on up. Finishing in the 10th position this season as a trophy brought to him by Captain Hook of Greenville with 462 points and a 10th place finish. How about it for the 44H of Blake Hollenbeck? For 62. If you want to dock him, he'd still stay in 10th. And I wanted at 52. Your 9th place finisher in car number 97, Nick Stormzand. Nick with 463 points and a trophy from Transport Repair in Grand Rapids. Finishing in the 8th position this year, certainly really started to turn it on there that second half of the season, thanks to a lot of help from a lot of the drivers. A great top 10 finish for this young lady driver of the 07, J.C. Baker. 499 points, trophy from Larry's Repair. $543 points was good enough for 7th position this year in the Pro Stock Division. Driver of the 9T, Ryan Teeter. Ryan's trophy sponsored by Hollenbeck Auto and Tires. I don't see Mike Van Der Ark Jr. up here for his trophy, but he finished in the 6th position with 554 points. Josh is here though, finishing in the 5th spot in car number 11 in the Six Lakes Napa Trophy. Josh Lewis finished the year with 568 points. He has 7 top 5s for Josh. Fourth position this year was Jeremy Raby in car number 80. Perfect attendance for Jeremy. Port City Racing, the trophy sponsor. I don't see Jeremy up here. But I do see our 3rd place finisher this season. Got the wrong car number up here, but the 65, it's still 65, right, Don? Yeah, okay. Driving the number 65, he had perfect attendance, finishing in the 3rd spot this year, another former champion of the Pro Stock Division. His trophy sponsored by Apex Competition Engines. And finishing runner-up this season with 648 points, perfect attendance in car number 14, it would be Nate Jones. And I'll take 2nd through 10th in the IMCA Modifieds, please. 2nd through 10th in the point standings for the IMCA Modifieds. Please come on up to the stage. Okay. Your 10th place finisher drove car number 48 this season every race night. Corey Rusing, finishing the season with 455 points. Will finish inside the top 10 in our modified division this season, GPI Power Sports. The trophy sponsor for Corey Rusing. 9th position in the 776K, Ken Ziegler. And with perfect attendance, a trophy from CMS Internet, and ended the season with 456 points. Your 8th place finisher, also perfect attendance, 490 points on the season. In the 19 JR, Cody Johnson. 7th place in 2016. Got back into victory lane in that 776. Can you imagine not missing a night in 25 plus years? I think it's pretty close. Rusty Ziegler finishing in the 7th position, 499 points. Perfect attendance. His trophy has Stanton Autoglass sponsored on it. Finishing in 6th with 300, I believe that says 500 points, I think is what that says. There's a little bit of a glitch here on my paper. AJ Ward in the 20W. AJ's trophy brought to you by Four Seasons Auto Detailing. In the top 5 this season, driver of the number 98, Austin Watch. Austin with perfect attendance, a trophy from Daryl Sales, and an accumulation of 553 points in the 2016 season. Top 10s for Austin this season. A former champion finishing in the 4th position in the 615, Chad Burnett. This trophy brought to you by Blanchard's Thriftway, also had perfect attendance. Chad with a feature win along with 8 top 5 finishes. 3rd position, perfect attendance. Stanton Autoglass, the sponsor of his trophy. Brenton DeYoung in car number 71. Brenton with 565 points also managed to get that modified into victory lane. One time this year, 7 top 5s and 12 top 10 finishes. And your runner-up this season, in his farewell season, accumulated 569 points. They have a trophy from Hollenbeck Auto and Tires. He had perfect attendance. Jeff Cohn. And we'll take 2nd through 10th in the late models, please. 2nd through 10th in the late models, please come on up to the stage. Hey, Smokey, did you hear about the 2 guys that got caught stealing a calendar? No. They both got 6 months. Yeah. There you go. It's like I got the 2 guys from the Muppets, except they're on the ground floor this time instead of up there. You know? That's a bank job. I have to keep it clean. See, Blake's on the board. I got to keep it clean. So, finishing 10th in the late model division this season, car number 16, Garrett Wiles. And Garrett, not here. Okay. He's there. Okay. He's in the new edge. Of course he is. Ryan Vanderveen finishing 9th in the points in car number 23. He had 5 wins this season. He had the most wins in the late model division for 2016. Finishing in the 8th spot in the back in the 6R, Carl Reese. None of the Carls here either. but he did have a feature win this year. Also with a feature win, marking the first female in victory lane in the late model division that anyone can think of at the Crystal Motor Speedway, in the late models at least. In car number 11, Rachel Carpenter, 442 points. Risky Auto and Truck Service, the trophy sponsor for Rachel. One win with a pair of top 5 finishes. Chris Reiner in car number 27 got himself 455 points, got in the 6th spot in this year's points chase in the late model division. This trophy is brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. In the 5th spot this season, car number 73 of Logan Love. Logan Love finishing 5th rather, Mobile Graphics. Out of Elma, the trophy sponsor for Logan. 8 top 10 finishes this season in 16 feature appearances. Finishing in 4th, a former Street Stock champion finishing 4th this season, Ryan Kent. In car number 52, in perfect attendance, Ground Pounder Garage, the trophy sponsor for Ryan, who had a top 5 as well as 9 top 10 finishes in 2016. Well, this driver finishing in the 3rd spot certainly has come a long way and had a great season this year. Ended up the season with perfect attendance. He was with us every night. Scott Phillips in car number 50. Scott's Quick Stop, the trophy sponsor for Scott Phillips, with a feature win, 5 top 5s, 11 top 10s. One of only 2 drivers that were in every single feature that was run this year. Up here, it's Mean Dean the Potent Machine. Gonna be a papa. Good for you. Good for you and your wife. Good for you, Katie. Dean Heisinger finishing runner-up in car number 9 with perfect attendance. A&A Manufacturing, the Spring Lake, the trophy sponsor. Never too early to get him any wedge, Dean.
This is something that happens in Bristol. This is for the driver who heard this on the race season. Oh, no, that's good. It's good. On the race season, you get on the track and you take off too quick, before the green flag. Ryan lets you know. And so one night in July, I think it was, the track was one of those nights. The track was good, but if you got off the track, it was just dust. It just hung there. So I'm racing, I got bumped in 4 or something, and I go inside the track, and I get to turn 1, and I can't pull back the traffic, so I go around 1 and 2 on the inside. Make sure I don't pass nobody, get back to the track. Ryan goes, well, we're at 50, at least you could use the track and not the infield. It's a little harsh. So then I line my wife and I go into the pay window. Man, Ryan was really, really harsh that night, so this is what I found on the way to the pay window, was Ryan's pacifier. It says Ryan Flagger, so I put a new safety pin on it. So if you would make sure he gets that. So, I wish he was here because Ron had a lot of fun with you. He does a good job. That's what I found the way I went over to see Ryan on it, so I want to make sure you got that.
Well, the unfortunate part is, I can't think of a place I can give it to him where I have this good an audience. Yeah, if it's one-on-one, it's no fun.
That's why I waited.
But he's not. You want to present it? No, yeah. You know, the infamous take it to the pits.
Someone might have to show Ryan which end that goes. He's gonna get 3 guesses. Eventually, he's gonna run out of spots. Yeah, that's right. At least it's not a light-up one, right? If he has a string hanging out of his pant leg on the flag stand, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Tom, come on up here. Tom from Engine Pro with us here this evening. He's going to help us present the Engine Builder of the Year Award. And I know Tom's not big on speaking, so he's deferred that to me. And this year... Oh, really? My wife's right over there, and I need you to tell her... No. Then I need a ride home. Our Engine Builder of the Year for 2016 is Apex Competition Engines. Congratulations.
So just want to thank our customers. We have some really great guys running our engines. We just try to give them something consistent so they can get to victory lane, and they take care of the rest. So thank you, and we look forward to another great season.
We'll do some of our special awards before we honor our champions here this evening. So we'll start with the Races on the Web Flintstocks. And the Rookie of the Year is Draven Grosvenor. Draven Grosvenor, 42. Your Most Improved Driver of the Year in the Races on the Web Flintstocks this season, Justin Stahl. Justin Stahl, congratulations. And Hollenbeck Auto Tires sponsoring the Sportsman of the Year in the Flintstock division. And of course, as always, the Sportsman of the Year is voted on by your peers in your class. And this year in the Flintstock division, Ronnie Furman, a car number 52, the Sportsman of the Year. CMS Internet sponsoring the Rookie of the Year in the Noble Graphics Street Stocks this season, and the 2016 Rookie of the Year, driver of the 15, Curtis Dancer. Unfortunately, your Sportsman of the Year not here tonight, but Port City Race Cars sponsoring the Sportsman of the Year in the Street Stock division, and that went to Dennis Parker Jr., number 94. Pro Trucks, your Rookie of the Year, Plaque brought to you by Hollenbeck Auto and Tires for 2016. It belongs to Jim Belts, number 96. And the Sportsman of the Year in the Engine Pro Trucks brought to you by Main Construction is Jim Belts, number 96. Your Rookie of the Year in the Street Stock Division for 2016, a plaque from Hollenbeck Tires and Service. This year's Rookie of the Year, David Pellerito in the 64. What did I say, the wrong class? Did I? Yeah, that should be Pro Stocks, I'm sorry. I can't read through this plastic. I just can't read. I was wondering why I didn't have any more street stocks on this counter here. Your most improved driver of the season, unfortunately not here tonight, Jeremy Raby in the Port City Pro Stock Division. And your Sportsman of the Year for 2016, sponsored by CMS Internet, Chad Raby, number 94. Well, Chad was very influential in helping JC turn around her season this year. Spent a lot of time helping her test and helping set up that chassis, and had some other drivers involved with that. And fantastic effort, a true champion. And I know the family can't thank you enough, and obviously your peers feel the same way, so congratulations. Okay, make sure I got the class right this time. Rookie of the Year this year for the IMCA Modifieds. Driver of the number 81, Jeff Dygert, your Rookie of the Year for 2016. Your most improved driver in 2016, Brenton DeYoung, finishing third this season in the point standings, stands in hourglass with the flag. And we'll mention the Sportsman of the Year because I don't believe he was here, but Sportsman of the Year voted on by the modified drivers, Cody Johnson, in the 19 JR. Moving on to the late models. The 2016 Rookie of the Year in the 603 Montana Buck. When I look at this flag, it just tells me we're using most improved very loosely. Dean Huizinga, most improved driver in the late models for 2016. And voted on by the late model drivers to be the 2016 Sportsman of the Year, and this plaque brought to you by Tom Benson Realty. Chris Reinert in the number 27, your Sportsman of the Year for 2016. Time to honor our champions, right? We had everything ready to go. Okay, time to honor our champions. I didn't say chimpanzee, I said champion. Ah, just kidding. Honey, get the car running. Well, this young man has been sweating it out at his table, picking up the championship in the Noble Graphics 2016 Mini Wedge Division with 155 points, perfect attendance, with 3 feature wins this season, 5 top 5s, and 5 feature appearances. Your 2016 inaugural Mini Wedge champion in the B1, Riley Bowen. He's already up here? Riley, I know you don't want to talk, but you have to. Talk about your season.
I think it was pretty good. We had a good year. Pretty good, I guess.
Pretty good, I guess. It's just another person. You're humble as your dad. Now, another year of mini wedge for you. What is your plan once you get out of the mini wedge class? Once you get too old to be in it?
I want to race a late model.
Write the check, Dad! Good for you. Who would you like to thank on such a great season?
My family and all my sponsors.
And?
Ron.
Okay. Do you remember who your sponsors are?
Bone Insulation, Cast Air. That's about it.
Are you going to the banquet next week? Okay, I was going to say you're going to need to get that, you have to get that speech ready, but congratulations. How about one more time for your mini wedge champion, Riley Bowen, ladies and gentlemen. And all of our champions will be honored next week at the Michigan Auto Racing Fan Club Banquet down there in Warren next weekend. Well, your street stock champion for 2016. I don't know what I would have thought at the beginning of the season. I don't think he was on my radar to be a champion, although he had the car that's been a champion 2 years running. And he showed he had the talent. And this year he ends up picking up the Street Stock Championship. His first year that we've seen him really at the Crystal Motor Speedway. And he comes out victorious, finished the season with 598 points. I believe he also got engaged in victory lane when he picked up his win. 9 top 5s, 12 top 10 finishes, and 16 feature starts. He also had perfect attendance. How about it for the driver of the number 62, your 2016 Street Stock champion, Dustin Weber. He gets a beautiful coat from American Racer. Thank you, Wayne. Dustin, come on. No, you still got to take the picture. All right. We'll get a few words here with Dustin. You're not sneaking out. You're not sneaking out of here. The Farwell native, congratulations on picking up the championship. What did you think? You know, obviously you bought the car at the end of last season from Colin and the Prokoskas. You knew you were getting into a good piece, but did you think you'd come out of the gate and end up here at the end of a full season?
I didn't, but I always had the hope and dream coming in here.
You hadn't had a lot of laps at Crystal prior. What made you decide to come down and run at Crystal as opposed to where you're a little closer to home, maybe some of the other racing facilities?
The people. I like that facility, made by a great man. It's a good family environment.
We appreciate you coming down. What's the plan for 2017?
I'm going to go and travel.
Good for you, good for you. How about thanking everybody that made the season possible? Now's your chance to get those accolades out.
I got to thank my family, my friends, all my sponsors that helped me out and made everything possible this year.
You did a great job. Congratulations. Enjoy your championship. You'll always be a Crystal Motor Speedway champion.
Thank you.
That's the number, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the Pro Trucks for this 2016 track champion. Perfect attendance, a trophy from A&A Manufacturing. Curtis had a feature win, but get this, in 17 features, He had 15 top 5 finishes, by far the most top 5 finishes of anyone in the field. With 622 points, that was enough to capture the championship in truck number 92, Curtis Rice. Curtis, congratulations on a great season in 2016.
Thank you.
What's the plan next year?
We're gonna stay in the truck for one more year and see what happens.
All right, stay there until someone can knock you down, right?
Yep.
I know you're going to at least be one position ahead of that guy.
Right.
But great, yeah, did you think you had a chance at the championship when you stepped into that truck the first time in the spring of 2016?
Well, I knew as long as we finished as much as we could, we'd have a shot, so.
Well, congratulations to you. A great year. You get to also have that moniker forever as the Crystal Motor Speedway champion. How about thanking all those that made it possible for you?
Well, I thank my mom and dad and my girlfriend, Ryan and Paul. Don't forget about them. All my sponsors and everybody that's helped on the truck.
Congratulations to you. Enjoy the rest of the night, man. Lottery Pro Truck Champion in 2016, Curtis Rice. We'll move on, Flintstock Champion for 2016. This driver finished the season with 501 points of perfect attendance, a trophy brought to you by Ionia Sentinel Standard. He had 1 feature win as well as 9 top 5 finishes this past season. He's your 2016 Races on the Web Flintstock Champion and car number 67, James Snyder. James, we're going to pull you away from that wonderful trophy that you get to display at home. Great season for you, huh?
Yeah.
But you can't run this car anymore. You can't run the division anymore. What are you going to do next season? Or this season now?
I haven't decided yet.
Hey, you're looking for a driver. Anyone got a car? This guy can obviously wheel it. Tough class this year, though.
Yeah, had fun running around guys, side by side, multiple people. We're just racing Alan and Rusty, Graham, Justin. Try picking streeters out next year.
Great to see you in that class. Go ahead and thank everyone that made the season so successful for you.
I'd like to thank Byron, my family, my fiance, my kids, my team, Williams Cafe, Ralph Tire and Towing, and Best Source Auto, and that's about it.
All right, well, congratulations to you. Picking up championship this season. How about one more time for James Snyder, your Flintstock track champion. Not too hard pro stock champion this year. It's been a long time since this guy has been able to, I'm thinking that was about 1999 or so since his last championship. And they show him that, I can't say he's the old guy, but, okay, you heard it. But yes, definitely advanced experience, but it's glad to see this guy come back and show what makes him special behind the wheel. Finished the season with 669 points. He was there each and every night. Quick Fix Auto taking care of the trophy for the 2016 track champion in the Port City Pro Stocks Chan Raby in Colorado 94. Chan's season stats included 16 top 10 finishes, 14 of which were top 5s, and a pair of feature wins in 2016. Chad Brady. Last time we talked as champion, we were both a little skinnier. I had the same amount of hair. You got uglier. I don't know what the hell happened to you, but you took some time off a couple of years back, said you wanted to kind of collect yourself a little bit. Come back with a vengeance this year, man. Obviously, maybe that time away helped a little bit for you.
Yeah, it did. We did a lot of work. I don't know how long, we 15, 20 years before that, and the wife says, well, let's build another one. So, let's do it.
Got to beat the kids this year, that's for sure. You sure you haven't lost it. So, obviously, it was like getting back on riding a bike again for you.
Yeah, but those kids are making it a lot rougher these days, though, I'm telling you.
Well,
I think happy anniversary to my wife, too, so 33 years of that.
and how many of those years racing?
25.
You made 25 years of racing and 33 years of marriage. That's very good. Yeah. Both of them, what? Forget him. Thank everyone that made this possible for you. You've done a lot. Let me, before I have you do that, you've done a lot to help some of the racers. I mean, over not only this year, but over the years as well. Do you find that a lot of the younger generation coming to you now for help?
Yeah, a few of them are. And it's fun helping them out, too, to make sure they're going the right way, and it's fun. I hope she brings her car back down to JC again this fall. It was winter yet, and I was going in for next year.
Good deal. Good deal. Now your chance to thank everyone that made this season so special for you.
I need to thank my crew, Buzzy, Sully, Rick, Robbie, and my sponsors. They make this stuff happen.
Which championship means more to you? Was it the first one or this one? Now that I keep using the word age in there, but maybe a little more appreciation now that you're older, that all the hard work that you put in?
Yeah, the first one, then should have got a second one, and the third. We were good for it.
Maybe this will be the start of that. Well, congratulations to you. When do you plan to see you again next year?
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
All right, sounds good. Well, congratulations to you, boss. How about it? Your Pro Stock feature winner, or the Pro Stock champion for 2016, Chad Brady. Congratulations.
Is Walter making you nervous?
Well, your IMC Modified champion, no stranger to victory lane. I believe this will make his 5th championship, I believe, in the Modifieds at Crystal Motor Speedway. Perfect attendance, Grand Lakes Nationals over and over. Continues to win that race. His trophy brought to you by Stanton Auto Glass. Byron's season, just a measly 6 feature wins. In 17 features, he had 13 top 5 finishes. And he finishes the year as the 2016 champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Balls Byron Dion with the 17.
Are you getting tired of that? You getting tired of that?
All right.
He's not gonna stop.
Myron? No stranger to the big trophy. Where's this one going?
For sure, that put his neck off my face. I think Ronnie's a mixed color up for getting a lot of rest.
There you go. We heard him. He wants to see one listening. Congratulations. Great. I mean, you just had such a dominant season this year. Anything change? You just don't walk. What really put you over the top this season?
Basically, the engine department was reliable. That's been a huge thing for me in the past years. I've had a lot of engine expire. My Apex race engine, the one engine actually ran almost the whole entire year. We ran another one just a couple times just to break it in for a couple other shows we were going to run. And that was the big thing. I've always been blessed with a lot of help in the garage, at the track. Never lacked in that category. I've always had friends and family that's did everything for me. Did whatever it took so we could race the next day or even that day. just the engine was the biggest thing.
And talk about Great Lakes Nationals. That just seems to be, year after year seems to be your event. What is the magic that you have in September in that race?
Well, I think by the end of the year, we're always ready because it seems like we have a new car or a different car or tried so many things that kind of settled into a setup that seems to work for us by then. And I'm really patient on long races. And I like to think I'm a kind of a smooth driver, so at the end of 50 laps, we're usually right there.
5th championship, if I'm not mistaken, is that correct? In the modifieds, 5? Where does this rank up there?
They're all great to me. It seems like I just wish the people that can help me could be more acknowledged. And the guys back home and Dan Banquet have helped me greatly the last few years. And all the guys even that don't come. My cousin Joe helps me a lot in the garage. And a lot of other people that just join in. That can never be things, for sure.
Well, you're going to have quite a bit of options as far as racing in IMC Modified next season. We expect another full season of you next year, this year now?
Yeah, for sure. We're ready to race.
Good deal. How about thanking your sponsors?
Yeah, Stanton Auto Glass for sure. Like I say, Dan Vandervlock. And just some of the guys that helped me, Matt Daggett, Kyle Daggett, Brett and something else. 3D's Pizza, the Rusty Nail, Apex Race Engines, greatly appreciated it. I know there's a few other DG Performance One and Crazy Race Fireworks. And like I said, there's just a lot of people that help out there. That's the thing.
How do you feel your son's catching you?
Oh, I love it. It's great. The best race ever when I could see myself catching him, or I know he's either right there or he should be coming anyways. So.
Do you race him harder?
Actually, I race everybody as hard as I can, so it's no harder, but no less.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy your interaction championship. Enjoy your year's senior champion, right? Congratulations to our IMC Modified champion, Myron DeYoung, ladies and gentlemen. No, we got one more. And I do want to take, you mentioned Sue Lincoln. This year will be her 40th season scoring, can you believe that? 40 years of scoring in 2017. How about that? And she's been a pain in the ass ever since I've known her.
That's where I bless all of the road crew and Sue, definitely.
A person. Sue is definitely a person, yes. It's like he was trying to get, yeah. That is the signal she gives me when there is at least one down. Every time there seems to be a caution on one lap, I say, how many we have down? And that's the signal I get. You don't want to see when there's 11 laps in. Boy, do I. Our late model champion, he's had a lot of practice with this over the last 3 years. I can't think of any time we've had a late model champion that's strung up that many championships in a row. Of course, I'm always wrong. Mark, can you verify? I can't think, yeah, well, with age goes your wisdom. But this young man, this year, 4 feature wins. He also managed, get this, he was 1 of 2. We mentioned Scott Phillips was in all 17 features that we ran. So was Scott. But the big thing, every time he ran a feature, he finished in the top 10. 13 of those times he was in the top 5, we mentioned the 4 wins. The season he finished with 594 points. Trophy brought to you by Apex Competition Engines. Driver of the number 13, he does it again, Scott Baker. Congratulations, 4 in a row. Boy, that target's getting bigger and bigger on your back every time you get to spring.
I would say so.
What is your magic with Crystal Motor Speedway? You just, especially, I mean, obviously over the last 4 years, practically, and no one's been more consistent than you have.
Just a lot of luck. We've had a lot of great years the last 4 years, and this year we didn't have a DNF at all. Finished every feature. We came close to, we got crashed out of the heat race, and everybody was there, helped a lot, and we got it back together for the B main, and just a flawless year.
You just mentioned you had an issue and you had a bunch of people come and help. Respect. Obviously, you have earned this respect on and off the track. What does that mean to you? I mean, I've seen your career from start to here we are now. You've grown a lot as a person and as a driver. From the days of you being very impatient or very upset very quickly to now. I mean, such a big change, this respect that you're getting on and off the track now. I mean, what can you describe what that's like for you?
It's nice, and I think it just comes with age. You get a little bit older, and you start to slow down, and you realize what things matter and how stuff goes.
What more do you have to accomplish at Crystal? You've run the table 4 years in a row. You've been in a victory lane numerous times. What's left for Scott Baker?
I don't know.
Well, I suspect we will see you in 2017 back to defend your championship.
We'll be there. We'll just see how it goes. It takes a lot of luck, and you know, I got to thank Apex Competition Engines. They give us an engine that was flawless for 2 years now, and can't say enough for them guys. They do great work.
And who else would you like to thank for their help this string of seasons?
Well, I got to thank all my friends and family that helped me out. There's a few racers that helped me out that, you know, some phone calls here and there to keep me pointed in the right direction. I need to thank CL Trucking and Excavating. Chad's been with me for quite a while now. And I have a lot of other good sponsors. Ione Autoglass has been with me from day one. I got people on the crew that chip in and help out so we can race every week. It just means a lot.
Congratulations. Let's see if you can make it 5 in a row.
We'll see. You never know. And thanks, Ron, and his awesome crew. We enjoy racing there.
We appreciate having you there. Congratulations on another championship. We're laying out the champion for 2016, Scott Baker, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we should be just about ready to take care of some prizes through our 50-50. We're going to draw for money first, so go ahead and get your tickets ready. $275 is what 50-50 is worth here this evening.